Driven by the heart-wrenching pleas of children without parental care, Malerato Harold founded Legae Child Care Center in 2019, an NPO dedicated to combating child hunger and supporting education. The organization provides after-school homework assistance and nutrition meals to ensure that no child goes to bed hungry. Harold recounts how the inspiration for the NPO came from her daily encounters with children who will follow her begging for help.
I always had these little children, and the security would bring them to me because they were looking for me. They were hungry, they needed food. They dropped out of school because they didn't have school uniform. They didn't have soap to wash with or do their washing. Simple, basic things. So it's this passion of improving the lives of the children to make sure that they become valuable citizens of the country.
Despite the positive impact, Harold acknowledges the challenges of running the NPO.
It's been a difficult road. It's a difficult road for NPOs. It takes very long to get any funding. We've been applying at Lotto now for 4 years, but we're still hoping. DSD helped us a little bit, and we're very thankful because it helped us with the volunteers. At the moment, we get food donations and things, but we have a problem with paying stipends for our volunteers. They do a massive job.
A 12-year-old boy from this disadvantaged family shared how the NGO has transformed his life. His identity has been withheld to protect him, but permission was granted to speak to him by the guardian.
This place has really helped me to change my life because, well, when my family was struggling financially, we didn't have the time of food at home, and my dad couldn't lend anything on the table for us to eat. But once I heard about this place, I always started coming here with my friends, and we were able to get something into our stomachs so that we can at least survive the days. And honestly, I've really started to get a lot healthier because I had a big body. And this place, food is nice and comforting, and the people here are really nice to me. I love it here.
Opposition parties in the province say government must do more to support NPOs, homeless children, and orphans.
It's very important to ensure that children go to school, that they do not drop out, and that they really have a bright future ahead of them. The reality, however, is that government is failing these children and is failing these NGOs. If you look at funding, these NGOs receive less than 20 Rand per day per child to take care of all of their needs, and this needs to be re-looked at. These NGOs cannot only be reliant on sponsorship to take care of these children.
Interventive steps can be taken by the Department of Social Development to address any instabilities within the child's home. There are a number of possible interventions which can be done by the Department of Social Development, but this must be determined on an individual basis for each child. The fact that this vacuum exists and relies solely on the goodwill of the public to fill is of great concern and requires policy and budgetary intervention.
There are grants that can be used to support women like her who's taking care of the children. However, we're living in a situation where the government is corrupt. The government cares less about those who are needy, the poor, the poorest, the black children. So it's unfortunate that majority of those children that are in the streets, that are homeless, that do not have access to even basic educations, those are black children.
Meanwhile, the Department of Social Development in the province says it does not have dedicated funds for NPOs.
We do not have special grants for NPOs. Registered NPOs have the right to look for sponsorship from various donors and also to apply for funding from the department. All the NPOs within the social sector are eligible to receive capacity building, which is in the form of training on finance, on governance, on report writing, and also continuous monitoring from the Department of Social Development and its entities.
The Legae Child Care Center was also aimed at standing as a testament to the power of community-driven initiatives, transforming the lives of vulnerable children and offering them hope for a brighter future. Tsholofelo Mogami, SABC News, Mahikeng.